Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to fly the FA18 Hornet against the Tomcat, the F14 Tomcat, in a BVR fight. Now this is all about the notch technique, because I see it a lot in public servers as well. The F14 are kind of dominating, launching from really long range, but there is a solution to this Phoenix missile. Now it is a scary missile, got really long range and high capability Fox 3. But it's got one weakness, which is the notch. Its seeker head is a little bit on the old side, so the notch, the Phoenix is very susceptible to a notch position. Now in the RWR page that I pull up on the left side here, you can actually see the two notch positions where you need to put your RWR, your threatening RWR context. He's already locking me, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him in. I'm going to put him in the notch in short while he's probably launching at really long range. I mean, I can count on that, right? It's an F-14 with Phoenixes. So I'm going to turn into the notch. I'm going to take my time. And I'm going to put the 14 nails there, right in the notch to the 3 o'clock position there in the RWR page, which again, is the screen on the left side here. And I'm going to use some chaff if needed, if I'm feeling that I need, but basically the notch should do the trick against the Phoenix. And the Phoenix is the way it works is gonna climb really high and then drop down on top, and the seeker head is still gonna be active, so it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be a lot of beeping, that a missile notification. That's why I'm going to focus on the 14 nails there to challenge his radar as well. There you go. The 14 nails is right there. And I can assume that there is a missile on the way already, but I'm going to challenge this missile with a notch. What you need to know about the notch is, because it works with a Doppler radar, the Phoenix, you need to be slow and you need to be in the same altitude. You need to be slow in order to be in the notch for longer periods of time to challenge the radar. So I'm gonna try not to pass the 300 knots, and it's gonna be very helpful for you if the F-14 will look down with its radar on you. So I'm not climbing up. I'm in 18,000 feet, and I'm gonna stay here and lower. So the F-14, once it looks at me, it's gonna have all this ground clutter to deal with. So every bit of challenge that you can put on the F-14 radar and the Phoenix radar is basically going to make you live throughout. Now the game plan for today is to make him waste his missiles, try to hit me, and I'm going to put them in the notch position while I'm dragging him in closer. At close range, my arm is actually a little bit more lethal than the Phoenix. The radar is more efficient, and the missile itself is fast enough in order to catch a target at closer range. So once we're going to be at close range, it's going to be not so much as a fair fight. I'm actually going to have a little bit of advantage there. As we're going to get closer there, if we're going to get to 10 mile separation, he's going to send those missiles active off the rail in ACM mode. The F-14 usually does that. It depends about the pilot, obviously, but it's not going to look for our target at 10 miles, lock it with its RIO, and then launch. It's just going to send it active. So I'm going to get the missile notification right away. I actually have him on radar here, but I'm unable to lock him. I think he's higher than that. But again, it's too far. I'm not even going to challenge myself by trying to launch a missile at me. And it's going to preserve my AMRAAMs, right? I'm going to be much more efficient as we get closer. I'm going to have the missile to launch at him and push him defensive. I'm going to reduce my altitude to go beneath that layer of clouds, because I don't know if he assumes that I'm launching at him, but he's probably also doing a little bit of defensive moves up there. Got him back on the nails here, and I'm going to put him again in the notch position to challenge his radar and his locking ability. I assume we already have missile in the air. that he locked me in track well scan mode, and we already have a missile in the air. But the distance is far enough, so I'm taking my time getting to the notch position, and I'm just going to keep it here. Every now and then I'm going to recommit in order to push him to shoot at me, and to recommit, and to do his defensive maneuvers as well. So I'm going to recommit. If I'm going to see him on radar and I'll be able to send him defensive, I'll do that. But only if it's going to be somewhat reasonable parameters. We got another missile out on us. I don't know if it's the new one or an old one, but I'm still going to put the 14 nails there in the notch position. It can be an old one that's dropping down from the top. It can be a new one that he just launched. But so far, there you go, in the notch. Looks good. I'm going to even slow my speed a little bit. I almost got to 400 there. Speed breaks out. I'm going to be in the 300 to stay in the notch for longer periods of time. Now this is where I usually fail with this technique, because it's so frightening, especially if you have visual on the missile, right? If you can see the smoke trail coming at you. This is where I usually fail. Now it's the point where you need to keep cool and count on the technology that is going to do it for you. I know we still have a missile warning that a missile is coming at us. It means that there is a seeker, active seeker of a missile looking for us. It can be an old missile, it can be a new one, but we need to count on the notch. I'm dropping chaff. I'm really uncomfortable at this moment, but, you know. At least if you're going to get splashed, it's going to be by a Phoenix, so that's going to be a fast way up. For me, at least. I'm not going to feel it. It's just going to, poof, disappear. That missile actually taken a long time, which makes me think if there's a new one, I defeated it, and if it's an old one, it's an old missile that is irrelevant at this point. So I'm going to recommit. I'm going to try to look for him on radar, and because we're getting closer, I think it's time to push him defensive. I think it's an older missile, because if that was a new one, it will be here by now. There we go. We're getting closer. I got him on radar. Oh, broke the lock. Okay, got him locked. Let's go to BVR mode, and gonna give him a missile to think about. There we go, Fox 3 on the way. I hope it's gonna push him defensive, so he will not be able to guide the missile for longer periods of time. Now we're going to go back, because I launched, I assume he launched as well, so I'm going to go back to the notch quickly. If there is a missile on the way, by now it should be fairly dangerous. Hopefully I can hit the notch accurately. Even if you're going to hit the notch for a second, it's going to challenge the missile. There you go, perfect. Perfect notch position. Oh. Now again, this is the annoying part. I need to count on the technology there. I'm going to stay level and slow. Oh, there we go. There we go. Lost the missile notification. If that was a new one, he lost us. If that was an older one, yeah, it's gone. I think it was both. I think it was an older one coming from the top and another one that he just launches. I shot my Fox 3. I'm going to try to catch him again and push him defensive. He shot more missiles than me, then he's running low. I still got all of my AMRAAMs except for one. Another missile. That is really close range, so I'm going to go into the notch right away. And that is, I assume, definitely a new one. Hope I can hit that notch quickly enough. I think I did. I think I did. Already lost missile notification. Even if you pass through the notch, sometimes it's helpful. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. The missile trail right there. He's just going behind us. That looks, yeah, that's a Phoenix that's been notched. He's just going straight behind us. Perfect. Okay, let's recommit. We obviously can see that we defeated that missile. Let's try to catch him again. I think he's also, he was defending there for my missile. That's why we don't have him on RWR now. He went defensive. He's probably recommitting, like me. I don't know how long he went defend. There he is. Let's try to catch him on radar and give him another Fox 3. Now I'm going to push him defensive as well, as he does that to me, but he's going to have to go a little bit cold. It's going to be harder for him to notch. That's another missile out. Okay, I didn't see him on radar. I'm going to go to the notch right away. This is a new missile at very close range. I hope I can hit the notch fast enough, because the Phoenix is a really fast missile. Oh, overdid it. Overdid it. Come on, go back to the notch. Oh no. Oh no. This might be it. This might be the end now. Oh no. Overdid it again. Dropping chaff. I'm slow. You see, I need to be slow and in the notch. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Count on the technology. Be brave. Be brave. Look at that. The missile just went behind us. That's awesome. That's awesome. Stay cool. Need to stay cool while using this notch technique. Usually when I used to see this missile coming at me with a smoke trail, I would break away and, you know, go in defensive. I might defeat the missile, but I still gave him a 6 o'clock. Got another Fox 3 on him, because we managed to got him on radar. I'm gonna get ready with the next notch position. He's going a little bit to the right there, and looks like he's defensive. If he's out of missiles, I'm just gonna push him defensive, and basically I already won this fight. If he would like to go to the merge, this is gonna be very dangerous for him. If he will manage to shoot a Phoenix at me at this range, it's gonna come off active from the rail. I'm gonna give him another Fox 3 there. I'm going to push him defensive and keep him there. Till I hit him. I don't want to merge with him. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to take my chances. Because in a dogfight, if you merge, it's 50-50, right? It's going to come down to pilot skill and actually pilot error as well. So you can kill yourself. I got the missiles. I'll push him defensive. I'm shooting them offset. So I'll get ready with a notch position if he got another Phoenix. If he'll be able to launch another Phoenix at me. We're fairly close. It's 8 miles now. Looks like he's trying to recommit. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to recommit. Well, he locked me. I got another Fox 3 on him. And I'm gonna get ready with a notch and flares, because I don't know what he's gonna shoot at me now. I'm gonna keep him offset like that. If I'm gonna get a missile notification, I'm gonna hit the notch as fast as possible. He's defending over the water there. Oh, there we go. Splash. Wow. It's a little bit unnerving, this notch technique, but I mean, against the Phoenix, you can actually be somewhat confident that it's going to work.